to when you were younger, when we first met, where it was just me and him, and we was just having fun and enjoying life, having a nice time. And to me, well, that's my story time, guys. That was my fun experience. Okay, and I felt was so romantic. Now, next time, I'll tell you of another romantic story that's probably even more romantic than this one, because I don't know, maybe this wasn't romantic, but it was just a fun anniversary story, a marriage story, whatever you want to call it. But story time, so we'll leave it as that, and you guys decide. But if you want to, you tell me of a great romantic time you had with your significant other or whoever that you thought was a great time, and put it down in the comments and let me know, because I'll definitely read it. Or a time you felt that somebody did something that was romantic that you really love. Put it down in the comments. Everybody has some type of story, I'm sure of it. So until next time, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with any and everyone that you know, and tell them that Queen of Trades and the MKW crew is over here doing our thing. Come check us out. Come see us. I got something for the kids, something for the adults.
Come on. We gon' bring that heat. I had some mukbangs, I have some vlogs, I have some cooking and some talks. I need you to like, I need you to share, I need you to subscribe, please.
Sometimes after you be in the house for so long, you just got to get out. You get cabin fever. And I got to go pick up my glasses, guys, because you know I've been telling you guys that I needed my glasses. And my glasses, every time I do a video, is a lock that just sticks out real crazy, and it just irritates me. So that's why y'all see me keep touching my hair. It just irritates me. Anywho, I'm riding out today solo dolo. I'm by myself. I don't have the kids. I don't have the husband with me. I'm just riding out, guys. I'm gonna have to pop on my sunglasses because I am riding right into the sun. So I hope this don't make the video hard to see, but yeah, I'm out here today in New Jersey, and it is a little bit cold, so you guys gonna have to hear the heat in the background because I got my seat warmer on because it is a tad bit cold out here. So we're just going to chat it up a little bit. So I'm riding out here on a Saturday, just kind of relaxing. You know, guys, I told you that usually on Saturdays is when I'm trying to get my little relaxed time and do things that I kind of want to do. But I'm just running a couple errands out here with you guys. We're going to run some errands together and pick up a couple things that I want to have for later on, probably for dinner. And I'm going to just do something real light, like goulash, because it's real quick and don't feel like doing nothing else. So I'm gonna do something easy, and I think I'm gonna get some mussels for myself because, guys, I just been wanting some mussels so bad, and I'm gonna get some. But you know how, and I don't know, maybe just him, but you know how sometimes you want an off pay week, you got that last couple dollars, and you just want to make sure you spend the money the right way you need to spend it, and just not going on ahead and spending on something. Then halfway through the week you're like, oh shoot, I should have held on to that couple dollars because I need it for something else. And you know, guys, we have real talk here. I don't pretend to be on a budget. I am on a budget. Okay, so we're not even gonna sit here and play that game because yeah, ain't no point of it. I keep it real. Ain't no other way to be, you know. So like I said, sometimes when you got that little couple dollars, you got to be a little bit more cautious on how you're spending it, and think a little bit twice. You know, you might want to go ahead and think twice before you go ahead and get that $4.99 bottle or Gala instead of going on ahead and get some toothpaste and some bread for the week. You know, I'm just saying, I'm keeping 100. Yeah, it bees like that sometimes. Sometimes you might want to go ahead and get that little $5 Taco Bell meal, but it might not make sense. You might need to go home and make your own tacos this week because you know you got ground beef and everything right on in the house, you know. So Yeah, so I'm headed out to get my glasses, guys. And I told you before, you know, I wasn't so happy about the glasses thing because the lady gonna tell me, you know, when you get older, whatever, lady, you get the readers. Well, again, educate my own self. It's something I didn't even know. I didn't even know when you get to your 40s that your eyes, you get, when you wear glasses, that's the age of where you need readers. The funny thing is, right, so you know when you go to the store, like the dollar store sometime, and even like Family Dollars and these different stores, and even Walmart, and they be having readers in there. But of course, you know, they ain't have my prescription, because I sure enough tried them on, because instead of spending almost $20 for a pair of glasses, I could have spent $2.99 and got me a pair of readers and been good. But since I got a couple different things going on with my eyes, well, actually two, I have to go and get prescription glasses. But I believe in saving. I mean, if you're a person and you just really need it for reading, and you can go ahead on to the store and just grab some readers, and that's good enough, then I say go ahead and do that instead of spending $200 or $300 on glasses. I mean, glasses is expensive. So I got a confession. Child, I ain't had no new glasses in 8 years. And at first I wasn't noticing, because what happens is a lot of times if you wear glasses, you already know, you get used to seeing whatever you see. Like, so if you got glasses and they're not really working anymore, you don't know any difference, because guess what? You don't know no difference. You don't know nothing to compare it to until you go to the doctors and actually see them. Like, the funniest thing is when you go to the doctor say, oh, can you see out of this? Is this one? And you're like, no. And it's like, oh, that was your old glasses. Like, also, that means I wasn't really seeing. You know, it's almost like you get a new, so I'm about to get a new, I'm about to revive my vision today when I go and be able to see things clearer than I did yesterday. Huh? Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna go, that's what I'm going to do today. And I'm really excited about it, believe it or not, because I am so tired of trying to struggle to see stuff that I cannot see. And as you know, me and Adrian are both in the 3rd grade, so we have to read every night. So yeah, I need to be able to see those little fine print, because the book that he has is about this big. It goes into a lot of little tiny zip things, so the book is tiny. So imagine how tiny the font is on you know, for the book. And I know you guys are probably saying, oh, it looks so sunny now. Yes, the weather looks so beautiful and sunny here. But I promise you, it's chilly. My hands are cold. I have my seat warmer on, and I have the heat on. I got, like, because I put the little thin little jacket on, because I ain't even go to storage. I have to go to storage and get my winter stuff out. I just didn't feel up to doing that yet. But I guess I'll get there before winter's out, I guess. I hate to have a heavy jacket, a heavy coat on in a car. Like, when it gets to winter, you got to put your coat on. But it's a headache, because you put your coat on when you get in a car. And if you got to really drive somewhere, you end up taking your coat off. And it's like, it's crazy. So, yeah, guys, you know, put something down in the description about, like, topics that you guys might want to talk about. You know, because I can, you know, it's pretty much talk about anything. But I am going to take the time, because we got a little ways of a ride. So I'm going to do a little story time, a little car talk about romantic time that I thought was really romantic on one of our anniversaries, which I probably should do this on the anniversary time, but whatever. So basically, I'm going to tell a story of a time that I thought that my husband did something really romantic for me, you know. So I'm sure everybody has a story. If you do have a story, leave it down so I can read it. I would love to hear some of you guys' stories of what you think a romantic evening is. So I kind of have 2 stories, but I'm going to tell this first one. So on one year, on one of our anniversaries, now the sun is shining crazy all on the screen, which is weird. So one anniversary, I told my husband, you know, this is what it was. I knew it was something that I wanted. I was on Shishi. So Shishi and Munchie, and some of you guys may already know who they are, but you should look them up. Shishi and Munchie, and I'm going to put it in the description so you can go to her page. She does lives, and you can come on the lives, and she plays music. Awesome lady. She plays like takes requests, and she just plays music on her live, and it's really cool atmosphere, and everybody has a nice time, and she plays all different types of music. And while we were on there, we were just talking. She was just asking us different questions, like, what is a place that you guys would like to go? Like a bucket list place that you would like to go to. And she said that she would love to come to New York. So so I just mentioned it in the chat that I live only 2 hours from New York because I live in New Jersey, of course. So I live close, by New Jersey, by New York. And it just made me really think of a really great time that we had in New York. Now, it's a couple years back, and I don't know if you guys remember that song, I Love New York, with Alicia Keys and Jay-Z. Well, it was when that song came out. Whatever year that was, because I can't remember the year. And this was back way before Trump was the president, and before, I don't know if he still owned the stuff in the casinos, because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Trump used to own casinos in Atlantic City. So he used to have Trump Arena, Trump Plaza, and Borgata. And I don't know if any of them are still there, because I haven't been there in a while, but I know that Trump Arena is now gone because they tore it down, and I think it's something new there. And I think Trump Plaza is still there, and Borgata, but I don't think he no longer owns them. Well, of course, we all know that he's really not so good with real estate and stuff like that. So a lot of people don't know that he doesn't own those casinos and stuff anymore. But anywho, so years ago we would, go to Atlantic City, and anybody who knows about this area knows that when you go on the weekdays, it's cheaper, or any place, especially tourist places. But this time of the year, Atlantic City usually slows down, so you can get the nice hotels for cheaper. So that's something to always keep in mind. You can always do something nice. It may not be in the summertime, but you may enjoy it better, because I like Atlantic City more on this time, because on the boardwalk in the summer is like packed. Like you said, a lot of people come just to visit because it's Atlantic City. The casinos are packed, but this time of the year it's more mellow, more quiet, and it's not as many people because it's cold, and people just figure you don't go to Atlantic City on this time of the year because it's cold. But you can be inside of the casinos and having a good time, enjoying yourself. And plus, it's concerts and all that stuff that's still held year-round down there anyway. So for this particular story, it was our anniversary, and my husband was like, well, I told him I wanted to do something different, because he always asks me, and I really don't never have what I really want to do, because sometimes, we've been married for a long time, so sometimes it's hard to pick a certain gift or something. It's always 1,000 things to get, but after a while, how many watches do you get? How many pocketbooks do you get? How many trips do you go on? Like, unless it's somewhere, a lot of times it gets to be more and more expensive. So 9 times out of 10, unless you just have the money that way, you're less likely to get it. So, like, for example, if your budget amount for gifts is $100, it's only so many $100 items that you want to buy before you in a way kind of bored with it. But I could spend more, but then it's like, to me, it doesn't make sense after a while. If we're already married, we're already together, it doesn't make sense for you to buy me a $1,500 pocketbook. Well, I just don't see the point in buying a $1,500 pocketbook anyway when that same pocketbook goes on sale. But I am so digressing off of what we're speaking of. Back on track. Queen of Trades, get back on track. Back on track now. Okay, so, alright. It's our anniversary. We decide that I decide I wanted to do something different. He decides that, okay, we're going to go away for the weekend for a couple nights and go out, and somebody, probably my mom or his parents, somebody had the kids, and we was like, we're just getting out of here, getting on the road, and we're going to figure it out as we go. So for this particular time, we had already had plans to go to well, he kind of like planned it out, because a lot of times, most of the times, I plan it out. So he was like, okay, we're gonna go Trump Marina. We already got our room. We went down to Trump Marina, enjoyed ourselves, had our dinner, stayed the night, and we was gonna stay the night. So once we get down there to the Trump Marina, this is, God, you see this sun is crazy out here today. As we get to Trump Marina, we decide, oh wow, we should go to New York, because you would assume that a person lives in New Jersey, they always go to New York. No, because a lot of people know where we live at in New Jersey is South, which is closer to Philadelphia. We don't really go to New York like that, really. It's expensive most of the time, and it's just expensive to go there. Not that New Jersey isn't expensive, but New York is more expensive. So we don't really go to New York anymore. So we decided, let's do something that we really never done. Let's go to New York for a night. So it was always this place that I heard of. It was a restaurant in New York, and I want to say it is the in Times Square, and I can't remember it's the Marriott. I believe it's the Marriott Hotel, or one of those hotels. I can't remember the name of the hotel. I didn't remember the year. I don't remember the hotel name. But in this hotel, at the top of the hotel, it is a restaurant, and in the restaurant rotates around in a circle as you're eating, like it goes and it rotates. So this was someplace I always wanted to go, and you would think that because I wanted to go there that I would remember, but no. So I said, oh, this is something that I was like, I always heard of this place that's in New York, where the room spin, the restaurant spins as you're eating, and it's at the top of the hotel. Well, my husband decided, he finds it. It happens to be right in Times Square. So whatever hotel that is in Times Square that has the restaurant that rotates around, you'll know what place I'm talking about. Really nice hotel, New York style. So it's like kind of like big. It has like the clear elevators where you can go up and you can like see down. It has like the nice little bar area that's like all fancy looking, and it's a real nice place. So the first night we stayed at, like I said, we stayed in Atlantic City. We stayed at Trump Marina, had a lovely time. And if anybody ever stayed at Trump Marina, which is no longer there, Trump Marina was like a little secret place where it was like a really nice hotel and all. Driving crazy out here. Today is Saturday. You start to get into the Christmas holiday, people drive crazy and everything. And so basically what it was, I ended up going to this restaurant with the rotating, the whole room rotated, the whole restaurant rotated. It was so nice. We enjoyed ourselves, had a great steak dinner. And then when we went back to the room, we said, look, let's just have the real true New York experience. Let's go grab a cab. Go, to the town and go to a couple like little clubs, what have you, and just go ahead and just really enjoy ourselves. So he was like, okay, yeah, let's do it. We did that. We jumped in a cab and we went around and we found this we told the cab driver, look, we don't know New York, but take us to an area where it's like, where the party scene is at or whatever. Don't ask me where, because I don't know. So he did. He took us there and he told us that, he'll drop us off and he'll make sure he take us to a place where, not no crazy place we'll get robbed or something like that. So he takes us to this place, goes into this bar. We had a nice time. We ended up meeting some people from, I think, like from Oklahoma or somewhere. And we like hung out with them for the whole night. And like, it was just such an awesome experience. We end up dancing half of the night. Then of course the song came on and we're in New York. Oh, excuse me. And that's like just sealed it for me. So to me, that was romantic, because that was something different, and it was kind of like exactly what I asked for and more. So it was like a great night on a town. Sometimes when you're married, you be married for a while, it's just so refreshing to be able to go out and just not have the stress of rushing back home because the kids, or really just being free to when you were younger, when we first met, where it was just me and him and we was just having fun and enjoying life, having a nice time. And to me, well, that's my story time, guys. That was my fun experience. Okay. And I felt was so romantic. Now, next time, I'll tell you of another romantic story that's probably even more romantic than this one, because I don't know, maybe this wasn't romantic, but it was just a fun anniversary story, a marriage story, whatever you want to call it. But story time, so we'll leave it as that, and you guys decide. But if you want to, you tell me of a great romantic time you had with your significant other, or whoever that you thought was a great time, and put it down in the comments and let me know, because I'll definitely read it. Or a time you felt that somebody did something that was romantic that you really love. Put it down in the comments. Everybody has some type of story, I'm sure of it. So until next time, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with any and everyone that you know, and tell them that Queen of Trades and the MKW crew is over here doing our thing. Come check us out. Come see us. I got something for the kids, something for the adults, something for the retirees, because we're going to get Mama King to talk about retirement and how it is and how she's enjoying it. And whatever. And fun. Having fun. Challenges, vlogs. We do it all. So come hang out with us. And make sure you let them know, whoever you know, to tell them to come too. Okay, guys? Until next time, peace, which will be in the next video.
I had some mukbangs, I have some vlogs, I have some cooking and some talks. I need you to like, I need you to share, I need you to subscribe, please.